What's up guys, my name is QueenAshe and I've got Ellie here who is a lesbian. You were in one of my last videos, one of my first ones. I did Q&A Sunday.
And, yeah, I was there briefly.
You were there for a moment. Favourite colour?
Purple. Purple.
So you might recognise Ellie from that. I know this is trans tips trademark. I wanted to do more on the LGBT spectrum, so please forgive me. And it's nice to have a wider range of voices, not just people who are transgender or genderqueer or non-binary. It's nice to have some gay people, which I've got lined up, and lesbians, and if I can find any bisexuals, because they seem to be quite hard to find in Bangor. Have you found any?
I don't think I have.
No, they're just, you can't, no. To start things off, who are you?
I'm Ellie.
You're Ellie?
As you said, like,
wow,
a million times.
That's crazy.
I'm doing English Lit here.
Yeah,
I'm in the
same
Assassin
as me.
Society with you.
Same as me.
Happy running around pretending to kill people.
It's good fun.
That's fun.
When did you find out you're a lesbian?
Gosh, well, when I was in, like, first couple of years of high school, when I was in, like, year 7, year 8,
Yeah.
me and my friends, because we were all Harry Potter fans, and they would all talk about, like, the people they had crushes on. And I always was like, I like Hermione.
Oh, really?
But I knew I was like, but that doesn't seem right. So I'd pretend to have crushes on the other characters.
I see. So,
like
yeah.
Fred Weasley, he was always my excuse.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know why Fred, not George, but it was always Fred. I got to about year 9, got into a friendship group with people in the older years above me, like in the year 11s. And in that friendship group, there was a girl who was bi.
Yeah.
And I ended up chatting to her, and she kind of helped me realise, and then we ended up going out. I didn't think about telling my parents or anything like that. And I had the awkward situation of my brother's girlfriend's friends saw me with my girlfriend, and like loads of rumours have been going around about us, like all the usual whatever they presume gay people get up to.
Yeah.
And she told her friend who told my brother, who rang my mum up when I was sat on the sofa right next to her, and decided to tell her the rumours and stuff that he'd been hearing.
Oh, okay.
So that was a great way to come out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I didn't deny it, I was open about it, because I was like, okay, I've been outed.
Yeah. What were your parents' reaction when they found out?
My mum was, first of all, she was just like, okay, and she was like, why didn't you tell me sooner?
Yeah.
And I was just like really scared, because often with my mum, I worry about upsetting her. I'm bad at like breaking bad news, or what I perceive as bad news to her.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because she can be quite sensitive. But she was actually really accepting.
Oh, that's good.
And then, because I asked her to, she decided to tell the rest of the family for me, because I was too scared to.
That's what I did.
So I was like, well, now that you know, can you tell all of them?
So, your girlfriend now, do your parents know about her?
Yes.
And they're completely fine with that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's handy.
I mean, what was also quite awkward was I have an uncle who's a Catholic priest.
That is quite awkward.
I was like really, really scared about him finding out and stuff. But later on, I had a girlfriend in London.
Okay.
And he would let me go and visit her and stay at their house while I was visiting her and stuff like that.
That's sweet.
And he would even make jokes like about my other cousins and stuff.
Oh, wow.
So it was actually, I mean, my uncle's a bit bonkers.
Yeah.
And he's not like what you'd expect of a Catholic priest
are.
anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was really nice to have someone in that position be really accepting and everything.
Have you ever run into like major trouble being a lesbian?
Yeah, in high school, after everyone found out and after I came out in the years following, I was shoved into walls.
Oh, really? I
had people like literally turn around and just call me lesbo randomly in the corridors. But half the time I was like, that's not the best insult you could use.
I've never had that. Like, being trans, I've never had any negative comments. Everyone seems to be really, like here, everyone seems fine, right?
No, here is amazing.
I mean, I see gay people walking down the street every day, which is fantastic. Like,
I mean, there was one funny point that I remember. At one point when I was with my group of friends on the school field, and someone randomly shouted at me fag. Me and my friends turned around and were just like, yeah, don't smoke. So it's like, it was good to have the friends around me.
Yeah, you don't get offended by like homophobic jokes.
No, I don't. I'm kind of, they're careful about it. Like, one of my friends would say faggot a lot. Okay. But like, never insulting. There was one point when I kind of had a word with her.
Yeah.
But she was kind of always careful. And every time she said it to me, she'd be like, oh, I don't mean it seriously.
Yeah.
But I had, like, one of my best friend, Gemma, I told her, and when I told her, she was actually like, yeah, that's news.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, like, in my friendship groups and my family, their reaction was that we're supposed to be shocked.
Yeah.
Like one of my brothers, he was like, well, there's 6 of us, so one of us was going to be.
So what advice would you give to someone young trying to come out to their parents?
At least kind of suss what you think they're going to be like first.
Yeah.
Because if you have seen their reaction to like TV show characters or film characters and they are really anti it, you might want to find someone else you can talk to first and find a safe place before you can enter that.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Do you think it's a good idea to come out to your friends first?
I don't know. It depends. Obviously, if you know your parents are going to be iffy about it, you think they are, I'd say go to your friends first. Because if they're good friends, they'll support you no matter what. But at the same time, if you're really close to your parents, like I am really close to my mum, and I tell her practically everything apart from things I think will hurt her.
Yeah.
I'd say the best thing is to be open.
Well, this was Ellie. Do you have an Instagram channel?
I do.
You do? It's down there.
I can't remember what it's called.
It's fine, I found it. I'll put it in the description. Side note, I completely forgot to say, I was planning to say this in the video, but I completely forgot, so I'm here now after the video. I'm editing the video now. So I remember telling my brother I was gay on a German trip in the middle of a lake called Lake Titisee. It is important to tell your siblings, because if you feel comfortable with doing that, because there's a lot of trust that goes between that, and when your entire family knows, I think it's so much easier for you to be able to just be yourself. Because if you can be yourself in your own family, in your own house, then I think to me that's one of the most important things. Obviously there are a lot of families where you can't do that and you might risk being kicked out or excluded from the family if you are gay or are trans. Like Ellie said earlier in the video, suss it out and please stay safe, because that is the most important thing. And if you think that it's going to be the right decision to come out to your family, then please do it. But if you don't think that's the right thing, then there's no point in putting yourself in harm's way. Hey, thanks, bye!
It's such a shocker.